What's up, YouTube? Today I'm working on the pit bike again. I'm installing a Keihin PE 26mm carburetor. It's the same as the Nibbi carbs, those 26mm ones on Amazon and eBay. I've been working on it a little bit today. I think I've got the jetting pretty close so far. So yeah, it seems to have more bottom end, a little more top end. Well, not a little, a lot more top end. It doesn't seem to stop. It just seems to keep going, which is nice. So what you need to get this mod done, if you want to do it yourself, is you'll need this carb boot here, obviously the carb, and then you're going to need a 48mm pod filter. So once you have all that, you know, just unbolt your carb, the old carburetor, which uses a number 8 and 10s for the bolts. Pretty simple to get that off. And then with the boot, this new boot that you got, you need to make sure you get bolts that are the right size for it, because you can't use your old boot, old bolts on the boot. These ones need to be about, let's see, they need to be about 16mm in length, or they'll just bottom out on the boot and the boot won't tighten down all the way. So make sure the bolts you get are 16mm. Now, I didn't have bolts that were short enough, so what I did is I just took a nut and put them on the back of the bolts and got it to tighten down that way. So hopefully you can see that. So real simple. I didn't feel like running down to the hardware store and buying new bolts, so that's something you can do if you find yourself in the same situation as me. Now, I have been playing with the carburetor a little bit already. I think I've got the jets pretty close. Right now I'm sitting at a 110 main, a 45 pilot. I'm going to up the pilot to a 48. The needle clip is in the middle position, and it's a number 3 slide. So it sounds pretty good there. I'm getting just a very tad bit of hesitation when I chop the throttle, so I want to get that out of there, and then should be good. So I'll go ahead and start getting that other carburetor rejetted and put on, and then I'll show you guys how it runs. So I went ahead and changed the pilot jet. The pilot jet is this one here. I changed it from a 45 to a 48, and then that's the main jet. Like I said, I have that at a 110. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all back together and get it on the bike and show you guys how it runs. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear how that sounds. I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get it. I mean, I could probably adjust the needle a little bit, but so far, you know, it sounds like it's running pretty good. Yeah, now you can tune a little better from here, but you know, if you ever get your bike tuned this far, this well, you know, you're in a good spot. You know, weather's going to change and things are going to move around, so for me, this sounds like a good tune, and you know, not having really any bogging on that throttle. The idle doesn't stay high at all, it comes down nicely. The bike is warm, so I'm gonna go ahead and ride it around a little, and that should be the end of the video. If you guys like the content, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'm very active on YouTube, so you know, don't be afraid to ask. I should get back to you within 24 hours. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.